Yeah, in a sense, but I don't think you need to read too much into that. The reason I've done it is that both Willem Arbut and Francelo has been struggling with needles the last few games, and so I wanted to fresh, loose force to back them up on the bench. And the other reason being that it's Lourens' first game. I always wanted to give Pieter Steph that was also the planning before the tour that he will get game time in the third test. And I just felt now with Lourens coming in, Pieter Steph his second game, and Siya is not experienced. Suddenly, if you bring guys on the last 20, I just saw how great France has played in the last 20, and I just felt that I want to find space for Bakkies with Guthrie and Adrian Strauss. I just feel we've got a little bit more experience than the last 20, and I just thought that it's a better balance for the team. And because of the injuries there as well, I just think it's going to be better to have fresh guys coming on as well if I do use all of them. Yes, Pieter Steph will cover blindside flank as well for Willem and 5 lock. I think the great thing with Pieter Steph is that he can play both, even at 4, so he's a great guy to have on the bench, and specifically with these conditions, I think he can be a great blindside flanker as well. Marcel's really been playing well, but we've always been looking for a big blindside flanker that can, that can fulfill Willem's role, because the way he plays, always get a lot of injuries. He's put his bodies on the line, so I believe he's one of the players that can really fall into that role as well. Well, his first option, what I've said to him is that his first option is to scrum. It's a big difference between an impact player and a starter on the tighthead. So obviously he's been brilliant, especially last week outside the scrums. But his main role is to get us go forward and give us big right shoulders, and the rest I see as a bonus. We've got a lot of enough ball carriers, got a lot of stealers, and our defence has been awesome. So his primary role will be to scrum, and he understands as such. But knowing Coenie will always be great outside as scrummaging as well. He was the one guy that I really wanted to see how he goes in this condition. I've always felt that fullback is best position because it gives him the free rein to play left and right and actually take flyhalf as well. I just felt at one stage that his kicking game is not good enough for international fullback, and I mean this sincere that I'm very, very proud of Willie. He's really, everybody knows what he can do ball in hand. He was superb for us, but the big test for him was can he play tactically as well, and that's always been the question mark. And he really trained out very, very hard with Louis Koen. We must get a lot of credit for that. They've really worked hard. Suddenly he's a very tactical 15 as well. He's really worked hard on the eyeball catching. So, it was a 50-50 in my mind, probably coming into the tour. The pressure was on him to prove himself because Zane played well as well in the other incoming tours. And he's proved that he can play at this level and he can do something special at this level. So it was an easy choice at the end. I think he's fully deserved, and I think he's really come on balance and leaps this year. And it's not just an attacking 15 now, he's an all-round 15. I'm very proud of the way he's developed. Yeah, I don't want to talk too much about the year. I think we're very much focused for this game. Like by saying that, we take it game by game, and we're on 75% winning record, and it's a lot of bogeys off our shoulders that we haven't won in Brisbane and haven't won there for 20 years. And so I think we've got a great year so far, but attacking-wise, we've been there, played some great rugby. So we've beaten the Six Nations champs, 4 tries to naught. We haven't. I think we've conceded 1 try in the last 5 games here. So this is just another game for us. Obviously, we haven't beaten them for 16 years, which is a great challenge. We see this as a challenge, and that's not a make or the break of the year. I really believe that this year a lot of youngsters came through, a lot of established players came back. So we take it game by game, and I really want to win this game. The team is really up for it. It's a short turnaround. It's been a long season, but there's no excuses. The guys really want to win this game, and it will be a superb game. If you can win this game. But to beat Wales, beat Scotland, very happy, and we've been unbeaten in the end of year tour. So this will just be an unbelievable year if we can win the next one. But the guys are really focused, and I want to look past the year. Just want to look at this game and try and win this game for our country. I think the one thing we're getting with this team is that we don't just play on emotion alone. My mindset, and I'm very big on the mindset of the players, is I don't care where we play, which ground, because if you start to look at too many of these things, I don't believe in playing too many mind games. They're professional guys, then they need to go out there and perform. I think the one thing we've got right now is, no disrespect to France, they're a brilliant side. They show that, how they played against the All Blacks, and they were probably unlucky not to draw that game. So they're a really quality side. But I think we've really worked on this year. We wanted to make a huge step up in the second year, and we really focused on the way we want to play. And I think there's a lot of improvement there. Especially the areas that we found that we weren't good enough. And I'm a little bit disappointed about the scrummaging at the moment because we were superb in the championship. But if you look at all the scrummaging in the Northern Hemisphere tours, they're all penalties all around. So I think it's a step back for all the teams, not just us. But I think the thing that we got right is we really focus on the way we want to play, and that's our main focus. But by saying that, it is. A lot of the guys who's played there, they've won there, but it's different playing France. They're always up for it. They always come with a huge onslaught in scrummaging. Good mauling team, big forwards, and good ball carriers. And you have to put pressure on them, and you have to put pressure on them from the word go, and that's what we try and go out and achieve. But it's going to be very, very tough, and it will be great for us if we can win.